rising, increasing, booming, upward trend signal growth. In this episode, we'll explore words that describe positive changes and upward movements. With definitions, real-world examples, and images, let's master the language of progress. Expand as verb. To become larger or more extensive. To increase in size, volume, quantity, or scope. The program allows users to expand their knowledge in a particular field. The company plans to expand its business to other countries in the next year. The plant's roots have begun to expand beyond their original container. The teacher urged the students to expand on their ideas in their essays. The universe is constantly expanding at an accelerating rate. Surge is noun, a sudden and powerful increase or rise in something, such as a quantity, intensity, or level. A sudden rush or movement of a crowd, wave, or fluid. The beach was evacuated due to a sudden surge in the tide, which posed a risk to swimmers and beachgoers. The hospital experienced a surge in COVID-19 cases, overwhelming the healthcare system. After the announcement of the new product, there was a surge in demand, leading to sold-out inventory within hours. A surge of emotion swept over her as she received the prestigious award, realizing her lifelong dream. The surge of adrenaline fueled his performance, allowing him to achieve a personal best in the race. Advance as verb. To move forward in a purposeful way. To progress or develop. The company announced plans to advance its technology to stay competitive in the market. He decided to advance his career by pursuing additional education and training. The research team made significant discoveries that will advance our understanding of the disease. She carefully planned her moves in order to advance to the next level of the game. The army began to advance towards the enemy's territory under the cover of darkness. Grow as verb. To cultivate or nurture something with the intention of allowing it to develop or increase. To undergo natural development, increase in size, or mature. She hopes to grow her small business into a thriving enterprise. Plants need sunlight and water to grow. As children grow, they develop new skills and abilities. With proper care and attention, the seedling began to grow into a healthy tree. The company plans to grow its market share by expanding into new territories. Soar as verb. To fly or ascend upwards rapidly. To rise high in the air. To increase rapidly in value, volume, or intensity. To surge or skyrocket. The rocket launched into the air and began to soar towards the stars. With determination and hard work, her career began to soar to new heights. The eagle spread its wings and soared effortlessly across the sky. Stock prices began to soar after the company announced record-breaking profits. Inflation caused prices to soar, making it difficult for families to afford basic necessities. Flourish as noun. A period of growth or prosperity, a time of great success or achievement. A rapid, sweeping movement or gesture, often used to express energy or excitement. The artist added a flourish of gold paint to the canvas to highlight the sunset. The dancer's final move was a graceful flourish that left the audience breathless. The garden was a vibrant flourish of colors and scents. The chef added a flourish of herbs to the dish to enhance its flavor. The writer added a flourish to the end of the chapter, leaving the reader in suspense. Soar as noun. A rapid increase or surge in value, volume, or intensity. a steep rise or escalation. The act of flying or ascending upwards rapidly, a swift ascent into the air. The economic boom led to a soar in construction projects across the city. The stock market experienced a sudden soar in prices after the positive economic news. The spacecraft's initial soar into orbit marked the beginning of its mission. The band's new album saw a soar in popularity, topping the charts within days of its release. The Eagles soar above the canyon was a breathtaking sight. Climb is noun, an upward movement or ascent, typically involving physical effort such as scaling a mountain, hill, or staircase. The act or process of reaching a higher position or elevation. She began the climb up the rocky slope, carefully navigating each foothold and handhold. The climb up the corporate ladder can be competitive and demanding, requiring strategic decision-making and leadership skills. The climb to the summit was challenging but rewarding, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. The climb to success in the business world requires dedication, perseverance, and hard work. During the hike, they encountered a steep climb that tested their endurance. Thrive as verb, to be successful or make steady progress in one's endeavors. To grow vigorously, to flourish or prosper. The athlete's training regimen helped her thrive on the field. The company's profits began to thrive after implementing new marketing strategies. Small businesses can thrive in a supportive community. Children thrive when they feel loved and supported by their families. Plants thrive in sunlight and water. Advance as adjective. Ahead in development, progressive. Made or given ahead of time. She received an advance copy of the book before its official release date. The company offered an advance preview of its latest product to selected customers. The advance team arrived early to set up equipment for the event. They made an advance payment to secure their reservation for the vacation rental. The team conducted an advanced study to prepare for the upcoming project. Improve as verb. To advance or progress in skill, ability, knowledge, or understanding. Develop or refine. To make or become better or more satisfactory in quality, condition, or performance. Enhance or upgrade. Regular exercise and a balanced diet can help improve overall health and well-being. The company invested in new technology to improve efficiency and streamline operations. Effective communication and feedback can help employees identify areas for improvement and grow professionally. Practice and perseverance are essential to improve proficiency in any skill or discipline. The City Council implemented several initiatives to improve public transportation and reduce traffic congestion. Increase as verb. To augment or advance in value, quantity, or quality. To rise or expand. To make or become larger, greater, or more numerous. To grow in size, amount, intensity, or degree. The government has announced measures to increase funding for education. The company plans to increase its workforce by hiring additional employees next quarter. Regular exercise can help increase stamina and improve overall health. The population of the city has steadily increased due to migration and urbanization. The price of groceries has increased significantly over the past year. Ascending as adjective. Arranged in order from lowest to highest. Moving or sloping upward. Rising. The ascending prices of real estate in the city have made it difficult for many to afford homes. The ascending trail wound its way up the mountain, offering stunning views along the way. The ascending order of the numbers on the list made it easy to follow. The ascending staircase led to the top floor of the building. In music, an ascending scale moves from lower to higher pitches. Booming as adjective, growing or expanding rapidly and energetically, producing a deep, resonant sound, often loud and powerful. The booming bass from the concert speakers could be heard from several blocks away. The city's economy is booming, with new businesses opening up every month. She heard the booming sound of thunder in the distance as the storm approached. The construction industry is experiencing a booming period due to increased demand for housing. The booming stock market led to record profits for investors. Skyrocket is noun. A sudden and rapid increase or rise, especially in prices, value, or popularity. A type of firework that shoots high into the sky before exploding in a shower of colorful sparks. The company's stock price experienced a skyrocket after announcing record profits. The band's new album caused their popularity to skyrocket, leading to sold-out concerts around the world. The company's profits experienced a skyrocket after the successful launch of their new product. Inflation caused the cost of living to experience a skyrocket, putting financial strain on many households. The skyrocket in demand for electric vehicles led to shortages at dealerships across the country. Climb as verb. To move upward, especially by using one's hands and feet, as in scaling a mountain, tree, or ladder. To rise or ascend gradually or steadily. The climbers began to climb the steep mountain early in the morning. The child climbed the tree to retrieve her lost kite. As the temperature rose, the hikers climbed higher into the mountains. She climbed the stairs to the top floor of the building. He climbed the ladder to reach the roof of the house. Augment as verb. To increase or add to something that already exists. To make something greater in size, amount, intensity, or value. The scientist's research aims to augment our understanding of the human brain and its functions, and to develop new treatments for neurological disorders. The company plans to augment its workforce by hiring more employees and contractors to handle the increased demand for its products. The musician used a variety of digital tools and instruments to augment their live performance and create a more immersive and interactive experience for the audience. The farmer uses fertilizers and irrigation systems to augment the yield and quality of their crops and to reduce the risk of pests and diseases. The athlete follows a strict regimen of training, diet, and supplements to augment their strength, speed, and endurance, and to achieve their peak performance in competitions. Ascending as verb. Moving or going upward, rising or increasing in value, rank, or importance. He felt a sense of accomplishment as he continued ascending the corporate ladder. The airplane began ascending to its cruising altitude. The temperature has been steadily ascending throughout the day. As the hot air balloon ascended, the passengers marveled at the breathtaking views below. The hikers began ascending the mountain early in the morning. Progression as noun. A sequence or series of stages in development, growth, or improvement. The gradual unfolding or evolution of something over time. The process or act of progressing, forward or onward movement or advancement. The progression of technology has revolutionized communication and connectivity. The disease follows a predictable progression, with symptoms worsening over time. The novel traces the progression of the protagonist from innocence to experience. The artist's work demonstrates a clear progression from early sketches to more refined compositions. The patient's recovery showed steady progression over the weeks following surgery. Soar as adjective, characterized by flying high in the air, elevated or lofty, having risen rapidly in value, volume, or intensity at a peak or climax. Her spirits were soar after receiving the prestigious award for her research. The athlete felt a soar sense of achievement as she crossed the finish line. From the mountain peak, they had a panoramic view of the soar cliffs below. The company experienced soar profits in the last quarter. The soar bird circled gracefully above the treetops. Flourish as verb, to grow or develop well, especially in a healthy or vigorous manner. To prosper or be successful, especially in a particular area or pursuit. The athlete's career really began to flourish after he started working with a new coach. She began to flourish in her new job and gain more confidence. The art scene in the city has flourished in recent years. The company is expected to flourish in the new market. The flowers in the garden are flourishing with all the rain we've been getting. Surge as verb, to experience a sudden rush or burst of a particular feeling or emotion. To move suddenly and powerfully forward or upward. To increase suddenly and sharply. The waves surged against the shore, driven by the strong winds of the approaching storm. Public interest in the presidential election surged as the candidates engaged in heated debates. Emotions surged within him as he watched his daughter walk down the aisle on her wedding day. Adrenaline surged through his veins as he prepared to make the winning shot in the basketball game. Sales of the new product surged after it received positive reviews from influential critics. Rise as noun, an increase in amount, number, value, or level. An upward movement, an act of ascending. The rise of the balloon was smooth and steady as it ascended into the sky. She felt a sense of pride at the rise of her career from intern to CEO. The sudden rise of the river caused widespread flooding in the area. The rise in housing prices has made it difficult for many people to afford homes. There has been a significant rise in global temperatures over the past century. Rise as verb, to increase in amount, number, value, or level. To move upward or ascend from a lower position to a higher one. He rose from his chair and walked to the window to get a better view. Prices are expected to rise due to increased demand. Unemployment rates have been rising steadily over the past year. The tide begins to rise as the moon exerts its gravitational pull. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.